Hello everyone. Welcome to part 12. I think this is the part 12 of KubePwn Kubernetes red and blue team series. We have till this video we have identified the critical vulnerability, which is the container escape. We compromised the full cluster and we dump all the credentials from the Kubernetes cluster. For this video, we will try to exfiltrate all this data. So for exfiltrating this data, either you can use the same reverse shell that is being given from the web application, but that will always be highly detectable. So what we can do is we can take out another shell. You can use a Python shell or a bash shell because we have already got a Python shell over here. So consider this as the is as the stable shell. So we can use the bash shell from here. And what we can do is we can just take netcat over here 999 and we can just run the bash like this. Let me just create a command for you. 91, I think 9999, and let me just copy and paste on this, and we got this, and here we go. We got the reverse shell to it, and we have all the credentials, and I can save all the credentials in one particular file, and like this kubectl get secrets and -a -o YAML, and we can save all the secrets in one file, secrets.yaml file. If I do all secrets.yaml, oh sorry, spelling mistake, all secrets.yaml, we got all the credentials here. Okay, everything. So you can just decoy this, and you can decrypt all the credentials, and and then you can do whatever you want to do with this. Okay. So what we are going to do next is create a backdoor user, which is very easy. So because backdoor user is very much required, always create a backdoor whenever you compromise. So red team has this rule that your access can ever be revoked. So you can use that. You can always use that access that you can always use that access. At any time, so that you can compromise the Kubernetes cluster. So how to do it? kubectl create cluster role binding, then on we are going to give the cluster binding as the name pawn. In the real environment, don't give this. And the cluster role, I'm going to give the cluster admin, and -- user equal to given. Okay, so I already got that the cluster role binding is already created. So what we are going to do, we are going to create a service account, kubectl create service account evil1 sa -n cube system. Okay, service account evil1 created. Now we will create its cluster binding role, create cluster role binding evil1 sa admin -- cluster role equal to cluster admin -- service account. We need to bind this basically to the service account. Cube system, I think this is the correct command, system. If I don't know, I need to check on the Google again. Evil s1a, yes, this is the correct. And we can create its token, kubectl create token evil1 sa under the namespace cube system. Okay, token is created. And if we ever lose the access to the cluster, we can always, utilize this credentials to, access the cluster remotely. You can set up the SSH service to it, and then you can have a control to this particular Kubernetes cluster for rest of life. So this is what I wanted to showcase it to you, that one misconfiguration we have used, to compromise the Kubernetes cluster. There are n number of there are a lot of other vulnerabilities which I wanted to talk about, like Docker and Docker, metadata exfiltration, something metadata exfiltration, and some other vulnerabilities, service mesh exploits, which is ISPO focus, RBAC misconfigurations, daemon set backdoor, and lateral movement, and certain other things. Okay. So stay tuned with the series. I will now upload all videos till here so that you can have a look to all the videos one after the other. Please do not skip any videos. Every video will guide you to reach to this particular point where you have compromised the full cluster, created a backdoor, exfiltrate data, and so much. So play around this Kubernetes lab. This lab will actually enhance all your Kubernetes hands-on. It will give you a hands-on experience completely. The next video, I will not directly jump into there, but I will showcase some of the threat hunting queries that we can write to identify, what we can identify and what we can set up alert to. We will do the complete threat hunting like a pro, because let's suppose the SIM, your SIM has sent an alert that something is going on this pod, or maybe somebody has set up an alert on this, that if somebody creates any token or role, or created a user or a role inside the Kubernetes cluster, they should get an alert. So we will see how we can do that in the next video. If you're liking my content, please do subscribe, share, with the community. This gives me a boost as well. And if anybody wants to collaborate with me, please do send me a message. I'm happy to collaborate with everyone. Thank you, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful day.